about it, I jumped on his back and he tried to like lean forward and like throw me off of his back. But he didn't throw me off of his back. He threw my wig off of my head. What's up? What it do? What it do? You are back for my video. I have a big zit in the middle of my forehead right here. I tried to pop it and yeah, that turned out bad. Let me back up. This video is on the time my wig fell off my head. Yes, my wig fell off in my head when I was with my boyfriend, who is now my husband. A lot of bad things happen. Like, I have a lot of story times on embarrassing things that happened with me and my husband that I don't know why. I just feel like I should tell you guys because it's funny and I need a video idea. So why not embarrass myself even more? Let's get into the video. This scenery started off when I first was about to introduce my husband to my father. Before he was my husband, he was just my boyfriend. And it was around Christmas time. Yeah, it was like Christmas time, and he was on break from his work. He is in the military. And yeah, so we were down at my dad's house, and me and him, when we first started dating, we like to wrestle and play fight like a lot, which we shouldn't have. I do not recommend you do that. But anyway, one time it went too far. It just went way too far, and my wig fell off. End of story time. I don't know how else to explain it. Like, we were wrestling and I did not know how to make wigs at the time. It was my first, very first unit that I made, and it was all rinky-dinked up wrong. Like, the only thing that was keeping my wig on was an elastic band. Like, an elastic band, y'all know what I'm talking about, when people like sew elastic bands here and then it goes around there and then it keeps your hair on. Well, that's how my unit was attached to my hair. And I like left my front of my hair out, like my edges. Well, it wasn't even edges, it was a lot of hair. Like this much of my hair, and I just combed it over my wig and then kind of like pushed it forward, act like that's my real hair. Excuse me. So what happened was I sucked at making wigs, and we got in fighting all the time. So I'm jumping on his back, flipping around like a monkey, and you know, a recipe for disaster. I was just stirring up the pot, like I was whipping it. And when my wig fell off, it like, I'm thinking about it, I jumped on his back and he tried to like lean forward and like throw me off of his back. But he didn't throw me off of his back. He threw my wig off of my head. Like, it flipped up like that and fell onto the floor. And he he saw it on the floor, and he was like, he tried to look at me from behind him. He was like, your wig fell off. And I was like, no it didn't, no it didn't. Obviously, we're both looking at the freaking thing on the floor. And he's trying to turn around with me, and I'm attached to his back, holding on for dear life, because I did not want him to see my hair underneath was in these cornrows, but I suck at cornrows, so I just look like a freaking, I don't know. It just looked really ratchet and really crazy. Yeah, I snatched my wig and I ran into the bathroom, and then I just plopped it back on like ain't nothing happened. Like, I whoop and walked right back outside, and he was just looking at me like, okay. And he laughed at me, and we kind of just laughed it off, but I was like super embarrassed. Needless to say, we still got married because I am a bomb, okay? Even though my wig fell off, even though I ran over his foot, even though a lot of things happened. If you want to know about the time I ran over his foot, I made a story time already on that, and I will link that down below in the description box because, yeah, that was crazy. More story times to come of me and my dysfunctional life. Peace out.